Here we go. My queer year. Here's cards for the gay people in your life. Welcome to Target. The front door is right there. So we are like 10 steps in before there is an entire pride display for your children to see. Okay, these are like naked people on shirts. I was curious where the straight section is. Some like shirts that say like straight pride and like hetero is heck. Super cis, you guys have like, so there's gay clothes, but you have like specific straight clothes for straight people? Yeah.
What do you need?
Oh, I was just curious where the straight section was. I wanted to buy some gifts for my kids.
Can you not record me, please?
I'm recording her.
Record me.
I'm recording her.
Oh, she's recording me.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm done.
Okay, where's the straight section for straight kids?
Indoctrination of kids, and you're like behind.
Oh, I still wanted to talk to you, sir. You're the manager, right? I still wanted to talk to you. Hello? Still trying to talk to you about this. No? No customer service? None? He's refused to talk to me 5 or 6 times now.
How did it come to this?
What is going on, everybody? Wired here. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Wednesday. And I think I did a story last week covering this whole Target fiasco, how they have joined the woke mafia, joining up with the likes of Anheuser-Busch, Maybelline, Nike, Adidas, Molson Coors. You know what? It might actually be faster if I name the brands that haven't gone woke. In all honesty, in this day and age, you know, it seems like every time we turn around, this woke ideology, this trans ideology is trying to be shoved down our throats. And Target is an especially egregious offender of this because unlike Anheuser-Busch, who is obviously alienated about 30% of their customer base by trying to put Lord Voldemort on their cans and getting the absolute worst backlash pretty much in the history of any conservative, moderate, sensible leftist boycott, at least they're marketing something, or so they're supposed to be marketing something towards 21-year-olds, adults. Target, however, they're marketing onesies and toddler clothes with pride stuff on them, which I don't really understand. I don't know how a toddler could possibly have pride. I think that's more of a thing for the parents. You know, obviously I don't care about that, but I don't like this whole indoctrination of these people coming after our kids, and we see this more and more and more with the rise of TikTok. Look at libs of TikTok, all that type of stuff. But luckily, people are starting to push back, and it's not just the Anheuser-Busch thing. It seems to be across the board. And this article is a fantastic example of this. Is now Target is sweating. They're getting the Anheuser-Busch treatment. And so we can read here from Washington Post. Target removed some Pride Month products that are facing threats. Now, I don't know if that's actually threats to employees or threats to their livelihood. And if anyone is actually going after individual employees or even people who work in the store, please don't do that. Vote with your wallet. Don't, stoop down to these people's level and stuff like that. I just did a video earlier about some woke professor swiping at somebody because they didn't, really like their stance on abortion. But, push back with your wallet. That's what's going to matter to these people or these corporations way more than don't make threats to random employees. I don't know if that's what it means, but Target will remove some of its LGBTQ plus IA XYZ WRQ merchandise from its Pride Month collection after facing backlash that threaten the safety of its workers, the company said. So this is the safety of the workers. Company's website features hundreds of colorful Pride products, including rainbow shirts for men, pink lashes embellished with cheers, queers, and children's book about pronouns, among others. And again, I have no problem with them marketing, specific things towards men or women, consenting adults, anything like that. I really, believe, hey, live your best life, do you. My problem is when they have like the tucking bathing suits for like a 5-year-old. Or the onesies for babies, and it's, a rainbow stripe, proud to be queer or something like that. It's like, these are children. I think that's what angers most people. It's like, most people don't care what you do, in all honesty. If you're a consenting adult, you can make your own decisions. People don't come up to me and be like, hey, you shouldn't smoke. Well, maybe my parents do, but not the point. The point is, most random people don't give a shit about what you do. They really don't. But for these people, they don't care. I think it's absolutely fascinating how they target children, and they should get pushback from this. People should boycott Target into the ground for this. I think in a lot of ways, this is worse than the Anheuser-Busch thing. Target, one of the largest American general merchandise retailers that operates more than 1,900 stores nationwide, said it has offered products celebrating Pride Month, typically in June, for more than a decade. But this year's collection led to threats imperiling, I can't read, the safety of its staff. Company spokesperson Kayla Castaneda said in a statement, "Given these volatile circumstances, we are making adjustments to our plans, including removing items that have been at the center of most of the significant confrontational behavior." The company did not specify which items were being removed, but misinformation in recent days has centered on its children's bathing suits that were falsely labeled as tuck-friendly. No, not falsely labeled. By prominent conservative groups and media outlets. Now, I read an article on this about a week ago. These were tucking bathing suits. That's how they were advertised. They were in the queer section. Now they're trying to do all this. No, you don't understand. It was all wrong. No, nobody buys this stuff. You know what you're trying to do. You got busted trying to do it. Now you're trying to save face. Absolutely pathetic. The tuck-friendly swimming suits were only for adults. Untrue. Tuck-friendly swimwear offers extra coverage to allow trans women without gender-affirming operations to conceal their genitalia. And you know what? If it was only marketed towards adults, I don't really think anybody would care that much. I really don't. Some conservatives have also called for a boycott of Target over its partnership with the UK-based brand Apparelin, which they claim features Satanist designs. Some of the Apparelin pieces that Target was selling include a sweatshirt featuring an image of a snake with the line, "Cure transphobia, not trans people," as well as a messenger bag that reads, "We belong everywhere." And just not in schools. An earlier Instagram post from the designer flagged by conservative media groups. Again, it's all this conservative stuff. It's just conservatives acting out. It's like, no, this is what you put out on your own clothing line. This is what you have marketed in your stores. And yeah, your employees are probably going to face some backlash for it. Very undeserved, by the way, because employees are not going to know what is going on. There's no way you can even walk up to a manager. I know what the woman in the previous video was trying to do. She's trying to make a point. She's saying, I don't like this. This shouldn't be here. And I 100% agree with her. But the problem is going to a store manager and voicing that complaint will do nothing because they get their directions from the higher ups. It's true. And you know what? I get you want to speak to somebody. Maybe it is the best thing to do to speak to a manager about it, but they're not going to be able to do anything for you. They have no more answers than you do, I would imagine. The contested products will be removed from all of Target's U.S. stores and its websites, adding that while other items were under review, only Apparelin merchandise has been removed. Being true to yourself and your community is something to celebrate all year long. Hashtag take pride. On Twitter, California Governor Gavin, I don't know. I don't really care what, I've already read California Governor and Democrat. All right, let's read here. Selling out the LGBTQ plus community to extremists is a systematic attack on the gay community happening across a blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. Marketing onesies with pride on them to babies is a systematic attack on children. That is what it is. I'm sorry. YouTube is not going to like me saying this. I know. I'm at risk of being banned. I'm at risk of getting strikes. I don't really care. This is not something that's acceptable. You're over 18. Do whatever you want to do. Nobody cares. But you know what I got to say about this, and I applaud everybody for going out, speaking out, making these sort of TikToks, making these videos, voting with your wallet, is this stuff works. It really does. And because of the Anheuser-Busch situation, people are very fearful about it. Companies are fearful about it. They might still do it, but if you push back on them, they are going to relent. And we're seeing this over and over and over again. Well, I applaud everybody out there who is a Target buyer and hasn't gone to Target in the past couple weeks. Vote with your wallet. Do not let this woke crap be pushed on our children because it's absolutely sickening. And if you do, it's going to take over everything. That's why I'm so vocal about it. That's why I speak about it. I have a young daughter. I do not want these ideologies shoved down her throat. Or any children her age. Or any children at all. Absolutely disgusting. Leave kids out of this conversation. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps out my algorithm because, YouTube doesn't like me talking about this stuff. I really appreciate you listening this long, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.